Did you know that Kabi Lame is now officially the most followed person on TikTok? He has 143.4 million followers, and hundreds and thousands of people have been swarming Charli D'Amelio's comments, making sure that she knows this, which is a little bit mean. If you didn't know, Charli was the most followed person on TikTok for many years. But you know who couldn't wait to poop Kabi Lame's party? The New York Post. Racist nonsense. Did they not post this? Laid off factory worker unseats Charli D'Amelio as top TikTok star with 142.8 million followers. And of course, they faced immense backlash. They issued an apology and decided that this is the caption that they're now going to use, and these are the photos that they're now going to select. And obviously this forced them to change the actual headline of the news article that they'd written about it. You may think it's an oversight, but it's not the first time they've done things like this. It feels incredibly deliberate, and I'll tell you why. Kabi Lame has gone on to achieve so many incredible things. He's collaborated with some of the biggest footballers in the world. He's one of the official spokespeople for Boss, the luxury menswear brand. He's an entrepreneur in his own right and a full-blown celebrity. He literally worked so hard to not have the factory worker title that it's on purpose. It's deliberate. It's offensive. Deliberately offensive.
So let's talk about collective gaslighting. A lot of times we get so upset, and I say we just to take the load off of it, but I see an aspect of the collective getting very upset about narcissistic abuse being talked about the way it is, about people who have survived the abuse or view themselves as victims of the abuse, also talking about it alongside licensed professionals, right? And do I agree with people who aren't well versed in it taking money and clients? No. However, sharing their story, and if they're building a following and if people are donating, it is what it is. You know why? Because we need to break this thing down to the bone. We need to break it down to the bone. And when you experience narcissistic abuse, I mean, you do to some degree become a specialist of it once you become aware of the actual pathology behind it. Okay? Whether people want to acknowledge that or not is on them. But this is not just happening on an individual level, on a personal level, on a family level. This is happening on a collective level, especially here in North America. And it is important that people wake up to what is going on. I'm not going to drag this particular video on and on, but I am going to be talking more about it because I do believe I mentioned in the past that this is where we are trying to take things. There's so many different things we have to break down, and just understanding the spirit behind certain things. Like even when you see, can't remember the brother's name, who was shot 60 times, I believe. But when you see that, if you don't think that that is demonic, there's no reason, any reason, even if a person robbed a bank, really, to shoot them 60 times. And I know we don't see crime that way, but we have to be able to think about it. Unless a person is a abuser or a murderer or anything of the kind, meaning a pedo or anything of those, that makes sense. And look at how those people get treated. Yeah, pay attention, wake up to what is going on as you can. You know, we're all guided to see what we are supposed to see. And like I said, it may be annoying hearing the word and you feel like, oh, now everybody's trying to build a following. A lot of people are doing these niche-based pages just like they're doing any other thing, cooking, whatever. And I won't really speak to that because I'm nobody's judge. But what I will say is this is happening on a collective level. It happens in every single culture, on every single continent almost. I'm not going to say everywhere on the planet because I have not been everywhere, and I don't think we have even insight on everywhere on the planet, but I don't know that. So that's the only thing. But I will just say this, that's where we're taking things. It's not just in our personal lives. Stuff like gaslighting, stuff like gang stalking, when you see celebrities like Michael Jackson and these other celebrities speak out and then they end up killed. This is what the people are telling you. If an individual can hack your phone, because I know it happened to me, and it didn't just happen to me, it happened to so many people, and it's happening to so many people. We're not talking about those hacks on Instagram where it's the crypto. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people you know, people in your life, your ex-partner, putting cameras in your homes, hacking your phone, hacking baby monitors, not just people you know either. These people with certain pathologies who are all on the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder, and these entities who use these weapons of narcissism for marketing. And as you see everybody open up their business, entrepreneurship, everybody's thinking, okay, we hacked the game, we're getting in here. This is all a part of the plan, which is why you must stay vigilant about what you are setting out to do. And none of us are going to know the whole big picture. But it's really about your heart and your spirit, and just continuing, like after every obstacle, take a sabbatical, take the time to clear your energy to the best of your ability, sit with the Most High. Don't take the things personal. Remember, we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but all physical things have a spiritual undertone, okay? And this is where keeping your alignment afloat is so important. There's just so many things to talk about. I don't want to drag this video on and on, but go ahead and continue to sharpen your sword of discernment. Check your integrity. Like I said, take a sabbatical so you can fall back. It don't matter if you have 1 million subscribers, 10 subscribers. You have to practice this as you continue to move forward in your purpose. You are being guided to. If your heart and spirit is in the right place, you will feel led, like, okay, I need to take a social media break. I need to rest from this. I need to rest from that. And honor that and make it a habit. Make it a habit, because I'm telling you, I see how people react. I see how people react to things. I see how people react to this influencer culture, this creator culture even, like, you know, when maybe something happens with their followers, and then like you have to look at how, or even how a lot of celebrities deal with things. It overwhelms them. It's overwhelming to have so many people have so many different opinions and things of you. And this has been opened up to people in a way where nobody has had this experience before that's here right now. Nobody has had this experience before, so this is all new. The likes, the shares, the this, the that for the average everyday person. And there's nobody behind the scenes giving them any spiritual coaching, really. And very few people have a true relationship with the Most High that they can continue on with integrity. And like I said, that does not have to look any certain way to the outside, because how they're being used by the Most High is them. You know, I'm just saying, in this culture, we have to be mindful of what's happening right now. The children that are being born into it, no one has a study on how that's truly going to impact them by the time they hit 20. And I'm talking about this influencer culture. I'm not talking about just social media or the internet. A lot of things are being opened up here, okay? And this is why everybody says, oh, we all have narcissistic traits. This is a large part of the reason why, because you have a whole system, cultural world around you riddled with this type of grooming from the time a child is even born. The rituals at the hospitals. Come on now. I'm going to leave it there. Just stay vigilant. Don't get, lost in only the individual aspect of narcissism and stuff like this. This is a big thing. And this is not to say you have to go and open any Pandora box, but this is just to be mindful. It's a marketing scheme. This is why you see with child custody cases and things like that. Another creator and I was just talking about it, I know so many people have already noticed it, that a lot of these child custody cases go in favor of the abusive parents. It does. A lot of people advocate for their children early on. Okay? So y'all stay vigilant. I love you all so much.